Good morning, everybody. This is Gerard from Sunday Morning Drew. See, she over there on the phone, texting away. I guess she filling out a survey for SHIP. She getting tired of people screwing her over constantly. She gives 5-star rating service, and they want to give her a number 1. And I know it's been pissing her off. She gets mad when they give her a 4. Because I know her. She go through every single protocol. Every single protocol just to please her customers. And she gets tight when they give her a number 1. A 1. I know she can't wait to get back to teaching these kids because the kids don't treat her like this.
I love my kids.
They don't treat her like this at all. She's going through. See, now she's starting to realize what I used to go through when I be doing Lyft, or when I would do Uber, when I do DoorDash. She's going through it all right now. She used to get mad at me. You told me that you made this certain amount of money and whatever, and now this is what you have left? Yeah, because when you start realizing oil change, a nail in your tire,
I done went through how many tires?
Like a mini saw that got stuck in your tire.
How many tires have I gone through in the past month?
A lot. I bought her 2 brand new tires for the front. She called me one day talking about, my tire got a hole in it.
A big hole in it because I hit the curb.
On the side out of it. On the side.
$75 to get a new tire. And that ain't even new. It's a new used. $75.
And they paid $400 for 2 new tires on the front because both of them need to be replaced. And she got stuck in a town called Summit. And we had to get the car towed, and it happened late at night.
That's the first time.
Yes.
Oh. Then I turned around and put the hole in one of the front ones that he had just got. Then, what, yesterday?
2 days ago.
Friday. Yes, Friday.
And then before then,
I got a hole in it. I mean
like a piece of metal.
Yeah, and all I heard was a flapping sound. And I was like, let me open these blinds. This might help us with our lighting. You know, lighting is everything. Hold on.
As she does that, there's been some funny stuff going on, y'all. Weird stuff. Hey, there we go. The lighting. Lighting.
I'm back. My hair look crazy. But don't mind that. I'm in my bed.
Yeah. But, yeah, like she was saying. Like you were saying.
What was I saying? Oh, there was a flapping sound. And, you know, he wasn't even in town. He was in Delaware. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But, and yeah, and I had 2 deliveries to make. And I was able, thank God, to go and do those deliveries. And the tire didn't flatten. And I made it to the tire shop 2 minutes before they closed. They did not want to take me. Thank God they did, though. It was like, "Ooh, mommy, this tire is bad. It's bad. I'm like, "Ooh, see, thank you." And
crazy?
I rolled up out of there.
What's crazy, I checked that tire maybe 3 weeks ago. She had to get a tire plugged because she had got something stuck in a tire. So now you add that too. It just seemed like, I don't know. It's just, but she's starting to see what I would go through when I was doing these. I still do DoorDash on the side here and there, but now she's starting to see that, yes, you could make the money, but that money be gone because all of a sudden now you gas. a hole in the tire. You got to replace tires, or the only thing
Oil changes.
oil change. The only thing she didn't have to do like I did was spend money on car washes and vacuum the car constantly because I would have people that come in the car, or I had to pay tolls.
Yeah, but I need it now because milk be spilling in my car, and now you get in my car, and because of the heat, it smells like spoiled milk in my car. It smells horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
But I'm tired of doing ship anyway. I love it. It has its purpose, because I'm off for the summer. And so it definitely comes in handy, but I'm tired. It's wear and tear. It's a lot on your body. People treat you any old kind of way. When he started off and said that, because I'm very meticulous, I shop like I'm shopping for myself. I speak to the people. I'm very respectful. I will look over their list 50 times to make sure I have stuff, and then you turn around, and because I get there and maybe your groceries are sitting, you knew you ordered something and it's supposed to come between 9 and 10. Why are you letting your groceries sit outside? Or what's the reason for a 1? I can't see a person giving me a 1, period. I don't deserve a 1 because I don't do 1 rating work. First of all, I drove to the store. I used my car and my gas. I shopped for you. I brought it to your house. None of that is a 1, period. So I get pissed when people give me a 1. Now, if you have a problem with something that happened, okay, I can see 3 or 4. But a 1? You gotta be kidding me. And I'm gonna fight it anyway. It don't matter. But a 1, I'm not accepting that. Absolutely not. But anyway, on that.
Yeah.
But I always say ship came in handy. When my sister passed away, she was doing ship. She used to kill it. And I was on the wait list. And I used to be so like, oh my God, I can't wait till it's my turn. As soon as my sister passed away, it's almost like she gave me her spot.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of my sister, I went to a funeral yesterday. My friend whose dad passed away. And that's the first funeral. No, it's not the first funeral because I went to my aunt. See? This is my second funeral.
Third funeral.
Third?
Aunt Melrose.
Oh, you're right. So it's my third funeral. I thought for a second it was my first because of the impact that I felt, I guess. But it is technically my third funeral since my sister passed. And the tears would not stop. I cried multiple times. One, I cried when just the fact that I was even in there and other people's reactions to the person that had passed away, that brought tears to my eyes. Then it was seeing my friend who actually lost her daddy, and I don't want to know what that feeling feels like no time soon. The feeling was overwhelming because it is inevitable, right? And I don't want to feel that. And then the third one was when her aunt came to me and she introduced herself again, and I said, "Yeah, I know who you are." And she was like, "Well, I don't know what happened to me. Like the emotions just took over." And she broke down in the funeral. And she said the emotions just got to me at the moment. And I said, "I really know what that means. I know what it means. I lost my sister like a little over a year ago. And the emotions would just come out of nowhere, and it'll make you angry and it'll make you sad and it'll make you, it's just overwhelming. Sometimes you don't even have words for it. And I just had tears, but then I just had to be like, okay, but give yourself grace, I didn't mean to go into all that I went into at the repast with her. I think it might have been too much, just me bringing it up, but I can't help it sometimes because it is a feeling that I understand now. And I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. But yeah, go ahead. That was my experience this week.
She's been having more moments. More moments. Now her mom, her nieces are in Texas now.
With my sisters.
With her sisters. And it's like now she feels somewhat lonely.
I would never say lonely.
Not lonely, but I can't think of the word. Alone. Feels alone. Yes, she has her cousins and stuff out here that will, that they take cousins to a whole nother level. They not cousins, they sisters. They sisters. So she's not alone. It's just a different dynamic now. Like, the person that was attached to her sister is not here no more. Two of her, because they both in Texas. So that's a different dynamic that she's dealing with. But hey, I know she's gonna get over it. She's gonna be fine. She got her own little ones that's here that are surprising the hell out of her, the things that they doing. Mm-hmm. Oh man, if y'all see this video that our youngest one unshot.
She called herself.
Oh my God.
She's obsessed with Hamilton. And her grandparents took them to see Hamilton. And now there's like a TikTok trend where everybody is doing things dressed as a Hamilton character, or dressed as Hamilton, let me say that. And so one day I was like, Tori, what do you need to dress up as Hamilton? She was like, I'm in my room dressing up now. And she came downstairs. When I tell you she used materials that was in this house already, she painted her beard on, it was just, I was flabbergasted, lost for words when I seen her come down the stairs. He was asleep. So we had to show him videos, but it was so funny. And her antics and her singing the lyrics, because she knows every song pretty much. Mm-hmm. Tori is just a creative, She likes to sing. She does nails. What else? Hair.
Art.
She's drawing. Fashion. Like, anything creative is Tori. And so it's time to start pushing her, because we already pushed Nia. Nia is a dancer. And even this past week, she had to audition again for her dance company, because they are rebranding themselves. They are no longer Royal Elite Dance Company, but they're now Royal Elite Dance Academy. And the academy now is going on in different competition circuits, where it's like cheer and dance on a national level. And you have to know how to do ballet and jazz and all different types of genres. And that's something that she didn't have experience in. She was just doing majorette. And my cousin, or Gerard's cousin, that is one of the captains for Lincoln University, has been telling us for a while she needs more. She needs to learn ballet. She needs to learn jazz. She needs to learn tap and things like that, so she could be a well-rounded dancer when it's time for her to go to college. And here, her dance company is switching over to a dance academy, and so she had to audition. And Nia made it. Mm-hmm. She made it. She did so good. She said, I did good, Ma. I did good. It was 3 days of auditions. So she did it. So it's time for us to really push the girls in the direction in which we see their interests, because sometimes kids grow up and you don't know what they like.
Like, even now, she's showing interest of writing. Mm-hmm. And I challenged the girls a couple of days ago to write their own script. course,
You
they
did?
haven't. Yes, man, they haven't done it yet.
Mm. You're right, because I didn't even know that. She told me that she told us that she had applied for villains in literature. She wanted to take that class in school and she got it. And so we're going to see where this takes her. I'm excited for her school year too. She's taking entrepreneurship. She's taking biology. She's taking health. These are all classes that I personally enjoy, and I feel like I'll be an asset to her this semester.
Well, actually, it's funny because we all in this house are interested in health.
True.
Janique.
Mm-hmm. He said that was one of his favorite subjects.
Yeah, me, because my personal training background.
Mm-hmm.
With anytime that somebody goes through something in my family, I'm willing to learn and understand and pick up on it. On my selfish reason, it's not selfish reasons, but it's pretty much for me is just to help. But the way you help people is it's funny because you cannot push it on them. You got to have them come to you. You can let them know because you don't want to seem like what my father calls it, the firecracker. Since now you get the new knowledge, now you want to just tell everybody everything. And
well, what's
he's
good
right.
is it holding it to yourself?
I know, but he's right though, because not everybody's willing to listen to the information. So, but I'm just proud that the kids are starting to seem like they to find themselves on what the things that they want to do.
Yeah.
Even our son, Janique is 26.
Yeah.
26. So it's even him now. He's starting to pick it up a little. He's trying to get into the fire academy. Everybody cross your fingers, pray to God, do whatever you do.
He has his podcast, 99 Gems. Check it out.
Yep. So, he's been shooting a lot more content. So now my phone's ringing.
Pause.
I just had to pause real quick.
Answer the phone.
Answer the phone. Mom Deuce just gave me a call because went to Delaware. Now we're going to switch real quick. Went to Delaware for 4 days out there on my vacation, staying at my parents' house. I go out there often. I go out there pretty often sometimes it's to hang out with them. Sometimes, believe it or not, as weird it is, it's peace of mind being out there. Like, it's super, super quiet. Like, it's quiet in our house. But weird thing is, I got a house and I ain't got a man cave yet. So I kind of have a man cave at my parents' house. It's weird it is. Got like a movie theater area or the front room where I could kind of just be to myself. But get up on Wednesday. I think Wednesday morning. Get up Wednesday morning. Normal day. Go get something to eat. My mom's is in the kitchen cooking for my pops. Made him his plate. I go back in the front room for a second and I just hear boom. I ain't think nothing of it at first, but then I heard, oh, and then like, oh, I get up and run. My father fell. Now, if anybody know my pops is legally blind.
And 6 what?
Huh?
How tall? 6 what?
6'2",
Okay.
6'3". And I guess he went to try to sit back down. Now, he has a system that he uses. He feels for the chair, whatever, and he feels for the top of the chair, then he feels for the bottom of the chair to go sit down. Well, I guess in this time he missed the chair. Now, mind you, that is not a long fall. He fell on his hip. So he wanted to just lay down. So I'm trying to move his leg, stretch his leg out a little. So he maybe just move it side to side to maybe he could get some of the pain out. But after a while, I started feeling like something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. So I finally told Mama, call 911. Call 911. We got to get somebody out here, maybe to help him up. And when they put him on a stretcher, the first time they tried to put him on a stretcher, he was screaming. So I had to help him. When he finally got on that stretcher, I seen that his leg was uneven, I said, he probably dislocated that hip. Lo and behold, he didn't dislocate the hip. He broke his femur. And I'm just like, okay. Now my stay went from 2 days to pretty much almost 5 days. Because now it's trying to figure out what's going to happen. What is this going to happen? Is he going to come home right away because they did surgery on him, which I was hoping that he wasn't coming home right away because my father's 41. My father's 71. And so he has a lot of different issues.
I knew he wasn't coming home right after that surgery. I don't know what people were saying. You can't break the longest bone in your body and then you at 71 and come home the next day. Well, it's not happening.
The reason why he thought that, and they thought that because his friend, both his friends, Lawson and Perry, one had hip replacement, one had knee replacement. They sent them home the next day. And they the same age. Mm-mm. And now he's in the hospital. So it's been crazy. It's like it's been one of those weird vacations. Like, I'm glad I was there.
I am glad you was there.
Because I know my mother would have did the right thing. But the way that nobody else, the way the two EMT people was having an issue picking them up, I know it would have been hell because there's nobody else around there that could have helped them. You know, my niece lives like 8 minutes away from them, but she can't do it.
And everybody in the neighborhood, that's a
senior citizen.
Yeah, it's a senior living area.
Yeah.
So nobody else was gonna come and hurt themselves trying to help him. So
now this is gonna be one heck of a 5 months, 6 months. Cause I'm gonna be traveling back and forth to Delaware pretty much almost every weekend to kind of assist, because my mother's going in for something next month, a knee replacement. So thank God my niece is going to be moving in with them for it's funny, she's moving in with them, but she got her own house. But thank God for my niece.
Yeah.
Because they done got a lot, because of her, they've been able to get a lot of things done when we're not there, when me or my brothers are not there. So she helps out a lot, but they help her too. So it's a beautiful thing about family that we have here. But you know, Pop Dukes, I know you're gonna get better. You're a strong man. You're a Superman.
When you walked in, what you called him?
Oh man, because you know my father got this thing where when people get sick or hurt themselves and he see what they going through, he got a habit of making fun of you in his own way. Like, I'll never forget, years ago, I had stomach issues. Oh, man, he called me, and I'm crying because my stomach was inflamed, and he called me Poochie. He called me all different names. 2 years later, he had the same issue. He sitting there going through the same issue as me. And I said, huh? And he was like, oh, this is what Gerard was feeling, huh? So now one of his friends had knee surgery. He said, oh, stop taking all that pain meds. You know, you don't know. You stop, he making fun of him, everything. And now he going through the same thing. I seen him, I say, hey, what's up, Humpty Dumpty? He started laughing. But it's me just teasing him because I always remind him, be easy, man. Sometimes he does have empathy. He does. He just does it in his own way. But not everybody play the same way.
I told him, don't you just start getting up, running down the hallway or nothing now. And he just laughed. Like, you can laugh about it now, but it was scary when he fell. I wasn't there. Gerard called me, and I was like, and never in a million years, when you tell me his hip was hurting, that he broke his femur, I would have never thought that. But that's what happened.
And now I do want to say prayers out to my cousin Nigel, that's younger than me. He's a personal trainer, but he also works for an iron company. But in the middle of his lunch break, he was doing bartending work where doing pull-ups and stuff, and he tried to do one of his tricks, and he fell on his hip, and he broke his damn femur bone. I'm just like, what's going on here?
I don't know. What's the chances of 2 family members breaking their femur in the same week?
Yep. So I just want to send prayers and loves to my pops and to my cousin, because that's a long road ahead of therapy. It's a long road ahead. What the hell? Damn, the first 3 episodes we ain't never got interrupted. Now we getting interrupted.
Because we doing this a little late today. That's why. We normally do it at like 7, 8 o'clock. It's late right now.
But
we slept in. Thank you, Lord.
This episode's gonna go a little longer. This is called getting something off your chest. You got anything that you feel like you need to get off your chest?
Off my chest?
Yes. Anything that you feel aggravated about, upset about, perturbed about?
No.
No?
I don't gotta wait to get on here to get nothing off my chest. I mean...
She didn't know this was coming. That's why she like, huh? What?
I don't.
Okay.
I just know that what's coming to mind right now, and I didn't even share it with you yet, is I was talking to one of my friends on the phone, and she was like, how long you and Gerard been together? And I was like, we just made 16 years. And she was like, wow. She was like, y'all are just so easy breezy. She was like, I was like, easy breezy. And she was like, yeah, y'all just chilling. How y'all do that? And I was like, I mean, whenever people ask me that, I always say, your mate should be your friend first, you know? I don't know. I never told you this because we just had the conversation like a few days ago. But I said I always talk about being your mate being your friend first, and people run from being their friend, being friends with their mate, but you need that. You need that for when you guys are upset with each other or not feeling one another, and you always could, relate to your friend versus someone that you only see as pretty much a mate. That's why people give up so fast. Your best friend, anybody that's your best friend, you're going to argue, but then y'all going to work it out and you're going to come back. And also, it's like you don't just throw away your best friend. Y'all, you know what I mean? Like, I can't throw away my sisters. I can't throw away my well, I only have sisters. I can't throw them away. And so the same thing with you is like, I can't just throw you away. People just are so willing to just give up and throw the other person away when it's not even that serious most of the time. It's serious in that moment to you. But if you just take a step back, even if it happens multiple times, you have to give somebody grace, because if it's been something that they've been doing all their lives, they can't just change it just because you asked them to. It may take time, and patience is something that you have to have, which I didn't really have. I've been working on patience for years. But if we look like it's easy breezy, it's because we're putting in work. It hasn't always felt easy breezy to us. Nope. It hasn't always felt easy breezy to us, but I think when you're intentional about each other or making things work or happen, it'll work. Because yesterday
What?
Yesterday.
Oh.
Gerard said,
I want her to post it first before she even says it, but hey.
Okay, I won't say nothing. I'll post it first. But what's so funny is that I wasn't even trying to record it. I was trying to do something on TikTok, a trend where you put your face, you tap the plus button, and TikTok will pick a song for you and your face. And so that's what I was doing. And then he made a serious comment, which at first I didn't know it was that serious. Because he was like, he don't like to be called handsome. No, your code for McDonald's was QT whatever number. And I was like, oh, that's not QT, that's cutie. And it got into the subject of him being cute, handsome. And I'm like, well, what? He don't like to be called handsome. He thinks nobody wants to be called handsome.
No man wants to be called handsome. I'm sorry. That's like calling a female cute. And I heard females plenty of times saying, cute. No, dude wants to be called handsome. I don't like it. I know some dudes don't. So I said, she recorded me.
I didn't know I was recording it, and it happened to catch him right then. He was like, no man wants to be called handsome. It's like calling a woman cute. No woman wants to be called cute. And so I was like, well, what you want to be called, fine? Look, my mother's favorite part of the movie of Friday, and she's like, tell your fine daddy. I said, huh? Yo, you want to be called fine, huh?
From my wife? Yes.
Look at my fine husband, my fine man.
I call you sexy. I call you beautiful.
Yeah.
I call you gorgeous.
Yeah, you call me those things.
See, I could call you those things.
I said you call me those things.
Oh, yeah, because I sure do. Because that's what I really feel. But when you call me handsome, that makes me feel like I'm being called subpar or something.
What do I don't just call you handsome. What else do I call you?
I don't know what else you call me. I don't know.
I do say cute a lot, though.
And this is when we get in. This is when it be rough patches. Because now she gets mad.
Because I can't remember. I'm depending on you to remember. But when you get a fresh haircut, I be like, what? I'm like, oh, you look good. You look cute.
Yeah, or if I gotta fit it on and stuff.
I'm like, you look cute. You look good.
I say maybe
when you have on a suit or something, I'll be like, oh, you look handsome. I don't tell you on a regular day that you look handsome.
Maybe when we doing bedroom activities, maybe I need to throw on a fitted with a fresh cut and throw some Timbs on.
You got a rough neck. I need a rough neck. You got a rough neck. Listen, we have to be all things to each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's things that you find on me that's attractive. Like, you was like, oh, look at you with your natural hair. I hate it. But you liked it.
Yeah.
So I left it in a few more days. It's coming out today. But, there's some things that we as individuals like to see. And you're not a roughneck, but you know how to dress like it. It's visual. We're visual people, aren't we?
I guess.
We are visual. That's how we got in this that's how we got on this topic. Is what you see.
The point is, back to with your friend, being together for 16 years. It's been rough. We done had our 7-year stretch where we couldn't stand each other. But while we couldn't stand each other at the same time, we still have laughter. We still go hang out. We'll still do things with each other. You're going to go through every single thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be frank. You're going to go through bedroom problems. You're going to go through financial problems. You're going to go through communication problems. You're going to go through emotional,
Even family problems.
family
Extended
problems,
family problems.
extended family, everything. You're going to go through it all.
Because it's not just the two of you. It's everything.
But can y'all still be functionable?
Respectful.
Respectful. Cool with each other? Why are you going through all of it?
Mm-hmm.
It's no perfect answer. Trust me, with Bob, there's no perfect
I don't have
answer
all the
to
answers.
No, because I'm going to say this because all of y'all people that be looking at these people on Instagram, oh my God, couple
Relationship goals.
Oh my God, it looks so beautiful. Oh, it looks so great.
Please.
You don't know the half. You don't know if my man over there beating on her ass or she beating on his ass.
Why are you doing so much cursing?
It's not cursing. Ass, it's not cursing. Sorry.
Okay.
It's part of the buttocks. How can I put it? You don't know they beating the gluteus maximus out of them. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on in that house. You don't know anything. That's the point of it all. So, thing is, try to have fun with each other. Is that your type of crazy?
You always say that.
Yes, it's your type of crazy. That's what it is. It's when she starts bugging out, when he starts bugging out, can you deal with it? And if it doesn't offend you, if it doesn't scare you, and it's not toxic, super toxic, yo, it's cool.
Yeah, because everybody has limits, and you're going to see that individual's limits. Can you deal with those limits?
But we've been on here for a while because next week I got a topic. It's called dealing with your neighbors that you feel like they're trying to con you out of money when things go wrong on their property. And it makes it easy for me to ignore them instead of heading up because I know me. I will spaz out.
Well, let's keep it for next week.
But check y'all later.
Until then, see you next time.
Peace.